Hello guys, this is Jamie and welcome back to another episode of Ash's Career Mode. Now we move on to episode number 12 today. We've had a 3-day break due to illness for myself, but we're back today and we're going to give it a good go. We're into the second season now of this England Career Mode. You can see here that we're about to start the Midland Shield, round 1. The 3-day competition which we're going to start things off with. We're still with Solihull. Let's go and have a quick look though, before we do that, at our career statistics. Now, you can see on the screen there that we've played 21 innings, 16 matches in total. We've had 494 runs scored, a high score of 65 not out, average of 26, which is going to have to drastically improve if we need to get to that selection status and get into the Ashes. So we need to improve this season. However, I would like to point out that after an initial very bleak run through the middle. We started off quite well, didn't we, with that 65 not out, and we had one good score in the middle of that, but we finished off really nicely towards the back end of the season. A couple of half centuries in there and that 40-odd in our last T20 game, which went out on Thursday. So we're back today, and we're back on the 3-day format, and hopefully we can pick up our first century in this episode. So let's get into it again. We're going to go with the medium difficulty for all of them, as we are usually the case. So Solihull, 71 batting, 61 bowling, 63 fielding, 65 rating overall. We're up against Newmarket today, who are 70 in the batting department, 76 in the bowling, 73 in the fielding, and a 73 rating overall. It's going to be a very difficult game today. Okie dokie then, so here we are on the Solihull Recreation Ground for today's club 3-day match. We've got Newmarket, and we're about to now have a look at the lineup. So we're going to be opening the batting with Murad Absari, Naimish Beth in 3, Byron Giles in 4, Lucian McCalman in 5, the captain. And hopefully we can pick up a win today. The pitch is a dry, hard pitch. Decent temperature, the weather is fine, 12% chance of rain. We've got a wind in the southwesterly direction with 37% humidity. Day 2 and 3 look quite good. Day 2, good bit of sun. Day 3, there's a bit of cloud, so hopefully I think it might be worth looking to bat first of all if we can get out there today. So we've got the toss coming out. We're going to throw the coin in the air. It's going to be Newmarket who will call. So the coin goes up in the air, hits the ground. Newmarket have called. Solihull will have won the toss. And we've chosen to bat first, which is exactly what we wanted to do in this game. So we are going to be out first of all with the bat. And hopefully we're going to be in here for quite a while. So we're coming out now, 16 matches, average of 26, strike rate of 116.2, 450s so far on the total. We've got Doug Balmer coming in with some left arm fast medium. He's got an average of 33.16 over 15 matches. And we've got the first ball coming up then. So what has Balmer got for us in his first delivery? So let's have a look at the field setting. And we're just going to cut it down. Lovely shot there. A nice cut shot off the back foot, and it's going to go down towards the boundary for 2, and we probably could have come back for 3, but we'll take 2 off the first ball. It's a nice shot off the back foot, and we're off the mark, which is always a good thing. Don't want to be getting any ducks in this at this stage anyway. We definitely need to improve the best we can, and we just flick it away off the pads. Got to get back into the crease. Didn't see that fielder. I thought we were just going to snip it past in there, but he was hot on the heels of that one. So Balmer's coming in with his 3rd ball of the over. 2 off 2 we are. And that's a lovely shot off the back foot. And that's going to be the first boundary of the match. Racing away to the fence for 4. Lovely shot off the back foot there. Umpire signals 4 runs to be added to the total. And we'll see where Sykes puts it with this next delivery. And that's nicely into the gap. And that should go all the way to the fence, that, for 4. Fielders not getting anywhere near that. And we've added another solid boundary to the total here. And we're ticking away quite nicely here early on. It's definitely a batting track, this. So fingers crossed with there's some good scores in this wicket today. So Sykes is coming in again with another delivery here into Taylor. And it's a lovely shot off the back foot. And again, that's looking like it might just be ran down by the fielder. This is going to be close to hitting the boundary. I think they're just going to save it, and we do manage to come back for 3. Well, I think definitely have picked up 4 if we went for the extra run. Sykes with another delivery now in towards Taylor. Definitely targeting that offside there, and there's a lot of gap on the leg side, so maybe we could look at coming across, trying to play it across the pads maybe, see what sort of line they bowl here first of all though before we make that decision. And that's a nice shot down the ground. And we're just going to come down for the single there. Picked up another single to add to the total. Ebsari now will face the remaining 2 balls of the over, unless, which he has picked up a single. 25 without loss. See where your man's going to bowl this one. And it's a lovely shot into space. And we'll pick up a single there in plenty of time. Good running there from the batsman. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying this series, remember to leave a like on the video down below. It does help this series grow immensely. All your support is appreciated. Some of the lads in the comment section give me advice on how best to play the game. Greatly appreciated. And that is a lovely shot down the ground, isn't it? And it looks like it may go all the way to the fence. It's going to be close. They're chasing it, but again, another boundary across the floor for 4. And Taylor adds another 4 to his total. He's now moved into the 20s. 22 runs scored off 17 deliveries thus far. And hopefully we're about to add another here. But it looks like the fielder's already on the march for this. It looks like he's going to get a hand on it here. And we're just going to take 2. And we now need to look for the positions in which to play our shots. So first of all, play a lovely back foot shot there. And that's gonna race all the way to the fence, is it? Or is the fielder just going to get a hand on it just before it does? And it's just made it to the fence. Excellent stroke there from Taylor, who now pushes himself onto 28. And we're scoring at a decent rate here, particularly off the bowling of Doug Balmer, who's is playing some pretty poor stuff here all told. And that is a lovely crisp 4 again, and that's going to go all the way to the fence. I can't see the fielder being able to chase that. And we're now into the 30s here. 6 overs gone. We need another 7 4s before we get that extra XP, which will definitely help increase the ability of the batsman moving forward. And that was a dangerous shot to play that. And that's a lovely shot into the space, and that looks like it's going to go all the way to the fence here, although the fielder is rapidly closing, but we've made it to the fence, and a lovely shot indeed. That puts us on 39 now. Lovely shot away on the offside. Racing to the fence. Good shot. Good shot there. Got through the gap nicely. Now Taylor moves on to 39. Is he going to get into the 40s here with this next delivery? We'll just have to wait and see. And that's a nice shot off the back foot. And again, the fielder is chasing it, but it looks like it's going to beat him for pace, and it's going to hit the fence. Another fantastic time shot there from Taylor, who's really found a streak of form today, particularly off the front and back foot. The 50 partnership is now up from 47 balls, the bulk of which has come from Taylor, who's now on 43 runs from 27. We're definitely putting the squeeze on Newmarket at this stage in the game. Now, can we pick up another boundary here? So more defensive. We're on 59 without loss off the 9 overs to date. And that's a nearly went for that. I thought that was a good shot ideally first of all, but they did have a man there which I didn't quite pick up on. So let's see where this next one goes. There's a nice space back down behind the bowler if we can find it out. And we're going to pick up a single here. And we get there in plenty of time. Threw in the dive anyway for dramatic effect, and Ebsari's just picked up another run there. So we move on to 44 now off 30 balls. A really decent scoring rate at the minute. And again here we can pick up a single. Lovely shot there. And that now puts Ebsari back on strike. I'm going to start thinking about perhaps throwing in the odd aggressive shot, trying to loft it over. But before I do that, I just want to make sure that we're... I think I've buggered it, lads. Oh, absolute carnage. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? It was on the way to building a really good score. Pressed the wrong button, forgot to change it back. Direct hit. Oh, that is absolutely disastrous. Out in the 40s again. You can see the ball coming in here, and we dived as well. Just clipped the bail on the way through, clipped the bottom of the stump, which is most annoying. But Macbeth is in to strike now with Murad Ebsari, and the lads are starting to put on a score here. Giles and McCalman, good score, good partnership here, put on a couple hundred runs there, but they've both gone. Lawson and Bull are putting on a good score, and we move on to 400 odd. Really good start this now. Mulaney and Blake are putting on a good score. Mulaney's kept going, but good delivery from Clark gets rid of him. Reed is ticking along nicely. We're still ahead though. It is a close enough game. Tail putting on a few runs, and we come now into the second innings, and hopefully this time we're going to not get run out. We've got a lead of 26 runs now heading into this second innings. There's a bit of cloud overhead, which means the ball is definitely going to move about a bit, and we've got it away nicely first of all, and the fielder is not going to get to that, and that's going to go all the way to the fence here for 4 off the first delivery of the second innings. Still absolutely devastated about that, lads. Getting out for 46 in a run out like that, it was poor lack of concentration from me, and that's got to change moving forward. That's a nice shot into the gap again, and the fielder's chasing it, but it looks like he's going to get it this time, and we're going to come back here for 2, which we do nicely. And we just want to try and get a decent score. Ebsari has gone, which brings in Namish Macbeth, but we are facing this delivery here from Sykes. Oh, and he gets an edge, but no one around there. Good movement that. This cloud is really, really playing havoc with us out there. We've got some nice space on the onside here if he wishes to play it into that area. And we've played a ball into space. Good movement again off the seam there from Sykes, and we'll just take a single there. Give Macbeth a bit of batting time. He's quite an aggressive scorer, Macbeth, although he's yet to pick up a run in this game. I think it's going to be quite difficult here with this cloud cover to just got to keep our wits about us here in terms of shots. There's plenty of movement, and we're going to pick up a single there. So it's definitely coming onto the back quicker, and that's gone up in the air. And that's another poor shot that completely misjudged. Having a bit of trouble here with this cloud cover. So we've got a lead of 56 now. Macbeth moves on to 14 off 27. And that's a nice shot there. Lovely, nice timing indeed. And the ball is racing away. We should be able to come back for 3 here, which we do in good time. And we add 3 runs to the score. So we're 33 for 1 here. 14 off 14 for Taylor. We've had a few dodgy deliveries, which we've had to ride the storm of. So hopefully now we can start to progress again with the bat. And we're not going to progress with shots like that, let me tell you. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying this episode and the series as a whole, smash a like on the video down below for more Ashes cricket content. If you enjoyed the real life Ashes series, I'm assuming you'd be an Australian. If you are have enjoyed it, let me know what you thought of it down below. England were really poor, weren't they, to be honest? I mean, just never at any point did we look in the competition, and I think we've got a lot of thinking to do now moving forward. That's a good delivery there from Sykes, but we played it quite well. Just played down the throat of the fielder, which isn't ideal. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on the Ashes in the comment section down below if you have been tuning in. And that's a nice shot, but again, the fielder's in the right spot, and he's just suppressing the amount of runs we're able to score here. So we're not going to panic just yet. Macbeth moves on to 18 off 31. We've still got plenty of time in this 3-day game. So we've got Balmer coming in with a delivery, and that's a nice shot there, but it's going to go to the fielder. Potentially going to come back for 2, but actually we'll go more with a cautious approach and just take a single. So that puts Macbeth back on strike. And we should be pushing up to Norm Warner with some left arm wrist spin coming in next. Got a lead of 64 runs. This is going to be potentially tricky for us here with both the fielders in close, and we get a nice shot away though, which the fielder's going to chase down. We're definitely going to be able to pick up 2 here, and we've picked up 2 in good time. So that's 2 runs to add to the total. 40 on the clock. We've got these 2 fielders in close though, which is always a concern. Very aggressive field here set by Newmarket, so just got to keep the wits about us, and we've just hit the fielder with that, and we're in plenty of time. Good throw there from the bowler. Did manage to hit the wickets, but again, Macbeth is still in, which is good. Macbeth is a good scorer for us. So we lead now of 67 in this second innings, and we're still in there at pitching, and we're miles away from that. Should have left that miles away. It's a wide. So we've got another delivery now coming up, and it's going to be Norm Warner again here with a delivery. So that's we're not going to take a run though. Deserved a run for that shot, really. It's good timing, good footwork. Joshua Muller now with some left arm finger spin, and again it looks like a very aggressive field setting here from Newmarket, trying to catch an edge wherever they can under the cloud cover. The ball is going to be moving around quite a bit, And we get a lovely shot away on the offside, and that looks like it could get all the way to the fence just in front of the field, and it did exactly that. Good shot that, really pleased with that. Ball come down nicely, step forward onto the front foot, driven it away through the covers on the offside, and that goes nicely away to the fence. Lovely shot. 22 is now the score for us, 47 in total for the team, and we've got a nice lead now coming on. Ah, and it's hit the fielder there. Thankfully he didn't manage to turn around and catch it, which would have been a fantastic effort. So Warner's going to come in with another delivery here from his allotted spell. Oh, and we've hit him again. An absolute creamer into the ribs. Oh, this is unreal. Just need to get that man out of the way. He's doing my head in. It's a very good field setting they've got here. And it's a nice shot. And we'll pick up a single. Rotate the strike a bit. Give Macbeth a delivery or two to face of this left arm finger spin. So and that's a nice shot away, and we should easily get two here. Fielder chasing it down, and I don't know why we stopped, but we managed to get back for two anyway, which is the idea. And we picked up the 50 partnership, the second one of the match we've been involved in. 51 off 81 balls, a lot harder than the first innings. Moved on to 29 now, Taylor, which is good. Oh, that's a lovely delivery. Beats the outside edge beautifully there from Mullen. Fantastic delivery. Where's Mullen going with this one? Oh. Went for an aggressive one there, but caught us all ends up as you'd expect. And that's a nice shot there. We'll pick up a single, which will give Namish Macbeth a couple of balls to face in the latter part of this over, rather. 89 now is the lead. Field has been changed. Oh, nicked it. We've nicked it, and that is the end of that, guys. Aggressive shot again, let us down there. It's a really, really annoying. Oh, just saw red again. Comes in there with a good delivery. I think it's Mullen with the delivery. We just clipped the outside edge. Great bit of keeping there from the wicket keeper. And that is us gone. Cut by Bagel. Off Mullen for 30. Again, not the worst score that we've been having, but it's not good enough. 46 and 30 is all we can add in this game. And Macbeth has gone on to a good score. So their second innings here. Time has defeated us. The match has been drawn. Started off well in that first innings. 46 we managed to get before being run out ridiculously. Newmarket then added 460. We added 149 for 2. They added 90 for 1. And the match ended up being drawn. Hope you have enjoyed today's episode, guys. We will be back on a more regular basis now moving forward. This has been episode 12 of this Ashes Cricket Career Mode. Two relatively okay scores, but you know, moving forward we need to be converting them into hundreds and fifties. So join me again tomorrow for the next episode, and I'll catch you again in the next one. If you enjoyed today's episode of Ashes Cricket and you want to see more cricket content on the channel, head across to my Cricket Captain 2017 series, which you'll see on the screen now. Thank you ever so much for watching today's video, guys, and I'll catch you again in the next episode.